Well, hello guys. Today I'm going to show you how I fix my Trackmaster, Thomas and Friends engines. We have two problems over here. Excuse me, Sir Top and Hat. We have Thomas. Actually, we have two Thomas that had a problem. This one has a problem with the broken gear, and this is very common. So when I stop it, the gear keeps turning, and that's why guys like this keep on losing. They have no chance because it just keeps rotating, so they basically, there's nothing stopping this train of going backwards. So let's see what the problem is. Let me show you. It broke over there. So now I'm going to try to fix it, taking it apart and gluing it back together. So that's it for Thomas. And now let's see what's the problem with original Thomas. So what happened with him was that I left the batteries inside for a long time, and the batteries went bad and they started to leak. So now I have to clean it up, and hopefully I can fix it. There you can see. It looks very, very bad, but I fixed a few trains like this before, and this shouldn't be any problem. So let's get to it. Alright, so let's work on the cleanup of the batteries first. It's best if you were using gloves for this, because this can be pretty nasty stuff. Alright, so what we do now, put this to the side. We take some white vinegar and you put it into a small cup for us to start cleaning away and exposing the metal once more. So what do? We take a Q-tip and dip it in the vinegar, and now we start to clean away. We want to clean out all that rust that you see, because otherwise our batteries won't work if a toy is like this, because the batteries need to be touching the metal or the metal coating that these toys have. So you have to make sure you clean up every little part of it. can grab another Q-tip if you want as well. Look how it took away all the rust and whatever leaked from the batteries. Sometimes the rust gets inside the toy, in this case this engine, inside behind the plastic, and you don't see it unless you take everything apart. But let's see if we're lucky and it works and we don't have to take everything apart. Let's see how it goes. ¿Puedes un bounty, por favor? Gracias. Yeah, sorry about the audio. It was very low. What I was saying before is you remove every little piece of rust that you had here. So it's nice and shine. You expose the metal coating again, and hopefully it will work. Let's get our fingers crossed. All right, let's see. And don't put too much because you don't want it to get extra vinegar inside the engine, because you don't want to damage anything. That's pretty clean right there. So now we grab take this out of the way first. We grab a paper towel and we dry all the excess. So this technique is great because if you forget to take out the batteries like I did, you can, instead of buying a new one or throwing it into the garbage, you can save it. You know, it's not a big deal to do this. Sometimes you will be able to save it, sometimes you won't, because it actually has some metal plating on top of I don't know, maybe it's iron, but I'm not sure. And if that coating gets eaten up, then you would have to do something different to fix it. But this is a pretty easy fix, and if you're lucky and you buy some engine over the internet that it says it's broken, this might be the problem that it has, and you can easily fix any toy buying it broken and fixing it yourself. There's always a chance that it might be something different, some other causes for it to be broken, but you never know. Sometimes you can be lucky enough for it to be an easy fix like this. Let's see if it works. Let's put some new batteries in it. And let's see what happens. And it doesn't work. It finally does. Okay, there we go. It's up and running now. if you have the battery leaking inside the motor and the gears and everything, and you wanted to take this apart, you would need a special screwdriver for this. But it's working. It's up and running, so I don't have to go any further, and it was fixed using a little bit of vinegar, Q-tips, and patience. That's all. So now let's go and fix our other problem that we have usually with the engines. Sorry about that. That the gear brake. Especially in this channel, because there's a lot of competition going on, so it's a lot of stress that we put on the trains. So let's take it apart.